Okay, so last night I was, I'm a glutton for punishment. Last night I was up till like 2 a.m. and I was researching what I'm having done. You go through, you get lost in the land of the internet. I figured out what they're probably going to do. They didn't tell me the name of what's going to be done, but it's probably the Bendall Buono procedure. Because when your valve is severely calcified, and the aortic valve and the aortic root, there's this procedure they do because they have to go in and take it all out and they replace it with the plastic. Well, like the material. The root's replaced with this material and the aortic valve is replaced with the mechanical valve. So I was looking it all up and it's, on my paperwork it says redo sternotomy, like that's when they cut you open. And then this procedure is going to be done. So of course I was reading, never read. It's like Han Solo says, never tell me the odds. Yeah, reading scares the shit out of you. You should not be, just don't. If you're going to research your procedure, you might not want to. Just research what it is and what's done. Don't go into the medical journals and research all that. Just don't, because it's scary and they tell you everything that goes wrong and all the complications that people have had. And so you're reading this and you're like, okay, well, there's always risks. But I'm reading about how like the aorta was too close to the sternum and when they cut open with the saw, they cut into the aorta. So 2 people died that way. And then I read about like how one person was under on the bypass machine way too long and then there was complications from that and they ended up dying and I'm like, oh my God. Like, and then you read about all the little things that could go wrong and then you go to YouTube and you watch this surgery happen. Okay, it's kind of interesting and unique watching it. You're like, wow, and you don't realize how detailed it is. Like what is all involved. It's insane. Like just knowing that you're going to be putting your life in the hands of a surgeon and trusting them that much and their team. And like you're giving up, you're surrendering all control to these people. I mean, I got to commend these surgeons. They go to school and they are really good at what they do. And it's just amazing. And if we didn't have people who wanted to go into that and wanted to learn that, where would we be? So yeah, technology only gets you so far, but you need those doctors and you need those surgeons that want to do it. I mean, and they're the ones, they're the superheroes. They're the real life superheroes. You know how in love with Captain America I am? Well, no, they're the real life Captain Americas. The ones that save people every day and they don't ask for anything in return. It's what they do. So, yeah. So I'm very nervous, especially now reading the odds. And looking at the YouTube video, it's like you realize how in-depth and detailed it really is and how anything could go wrong. But you kind of have to put that out of your mind because if I focus on this for the next 2 days, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be nauseous and sick with worry, and I can't do that to myself. For the next 2 days, I'm just going to try not to focus on that and just to put my faith in these trained surgeons and doctors who know what they're doing. And I'm sure I'll be okay. So just so you know, when you're researching everything, it's not always the best to read and to watch things. It's cool because it opens you up to knowing more about it. And that's the good part of it. But the bad part is there's so much more to worry about. So yeah. But this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm doing at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Instead of trying to sleep, my brain's in overdrive and I'm overthinking and this is what you do at night. And then you're going random crap like before this surgery happens. Like you're going through your closet and you're like, what am I going to wear? Like really, why am I worrying about this at midnight? Like 2 days before surgery, why am I worried about what I'm going to wear? You know what I mean? Like it's just the stupidest shit that goes through your mind. Because it's all over the place. Yeah, and that's how it is. So this is what it's like. I wanted to post a video to explain kind of what I'm going through a couple days before surgery actually happens. I'm trying not to be a nervous wreck, but you know, there's little parts and moments where I have during the day, and you know, I just have little minor freakouts. So I'm gonna post more in the healing process too when I'm done. But hopefully these videos are informative and you're you know, getting something from them. If not, well, hey, at least you know what my experience is like. Thanks for watching. Bye.